All right, well, good morning.
Good morning.
We are not live and we were only talking to ourselves.
But it is Friday, February 4th.
It is, yes.
And welcome everybody to the good news. We are not live. We've had technical difficulties, but hopefully you'll watch us later because we do have a guest today that we would like to interview. This is a presentation of the Allen Park Presbyterian Church. I'm Suzanne Maxey. I'm an elder at the church. I'm a co-host is Carrie Van, and I'm sorry, she's a little frazzled this morning.
Well,
Facebook's not working, huh?
No, and I no longer see our guests in the waiting room.
Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe I should text him and say, come back, come back.
Yes. And I am Carrie Van, and I do work at the church.
Keep talking, Carrie Van.
Okay, we have our guest back in the waiting room. Wow, it's not Friday the 13th. What is going on today?
I don't know.
Let's just get our guest back in here and we'll talk with him, and then we'll catch you up on all the news. All right, you ready, Sue?
I suppose so. Are you gonna let him in?
There we go.
Our guest this morning is Jim Beri. He's the executive director and president of the Allen Park Chamber of Commerce. And hopefully we'll see his lovely face here in just a moment. We see his name.
There's my.
I hear him now.
Hey, I even got off of mute. Good morning, ladies. Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, we've had nothing but technical troubles today. I hope your day is going better.
Yeah.
I was on here twice already, waiting for you.
Yeah,
we saw you waiting, and then you were gone, and I'm just trying to text you, come back, come back.
I figured I better reboot.
Yes, I've done that twice already today. So we are not live on Facebook at the moment, but we will post this recording when we're done. We had technical difficulties as well. So it is so nice to have you with us today.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
You're great.
So what do you want to know about the Chamber of Commerce?
Yep,
I
that's
would love
fine.
yes, I would love to learn. I would love to learn more. I would love to learn more. That's for sure.
Well, I don't know if you know this or not, but the Chamber of Commerce is 70-some years old. It was established in 1951. It actually started out as the Allen Park Business Association. And then 3 years later, they decided to go to the Chamber of Commerce because the Chamber of Commerce was coming into play back then. And Omer O'Neill, I don't know if you guys remember O'Neill, but Omer O'Neill was one of the first presidents of the Southern Wayne County Chamber of Commerce. So once that established, then everybody else around the area started doing Chamber of Commerces and so forth. And one of the past presidents was Walter McNally. Now that's going way back.
McNally Shoes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, he was one of the first presidents, and there was a lot of other names I didn't recognize, but a lot of them I found out they had different businesses, shoe businesses, furniture businesses, stuff like that in Allen Park. Back then, of course, Allen Park was growing at the time. You know, we had a grocery store on the corner over here. I don't know if you guys know the history of that, but things have changed in Allen Park the last 70 years or so.
Yeah.
So things have really changed. So, you know, what the Chamber of Commerce does, and I don't know if you're familiar with it, I'm sure you are. The Chamber of Commerce is a business organization of men and women. I took over about 4 years ago. Now, when I first took over, it was only 98 members, or over 300 right now.
Wow.
So when I first established, you know, everybody's saying, the board saying this, just stay at Allen Park. Well, things have changed over the years. As you know, social media has taken over. So when I did some surveys, I found out people from all over downriver were coming to Elm Park to visit certain businesses here. And one of them was very popular is Morals. I don't know if we've been to Morals or not.
Oh, yeah.
And
Once or twice.
Tommy, yeah. Tommy gets them from Southfield, Blooming Hills and all that stuff. So I decided in order to bring people down here in Elm Park is to spread into the other communities, southeastern Michigan. So I spread it out to southeastern Michigan. So people are sharing, we go both ways. People go to different downriver associations because things have changed now with different restaurants and so forth. So, you know, actually, we're actually known as the jewel of downriver, believe it or not, because we have so much to offer here in Elm Park. As you know, we have like 5 motels now, which we never had before. They got those new ones on Southfield Road, and then we got the ones at Enterprise Drive. So in a magazine, they recognize us as the jewel of downriver. And now what's downriver mean? You know, everybody thinks it's Ecorse, River Rouge, Trenton, right downriver, but actually we're all downriver to 21 communities. We consider ourselves downriver.
Mhm.
So we established ourselves in all these different communities now. And like I say, we're growing. And right now, Elm Park is growing. We're starting to fill up our buildings now, our empty buildings. If you've been down the main street here lately, you'll see Plexus just came in. If you're familiar with that, it's closed for teenagers. Used to be on the hill. And now they're down here across, and then we have a nail salon coming in. And we have a lot of new other business coming in. And so people are looking. We're in the same office as the DDA, right on Allen Road here. So Jennifer Kibbe and I work real good together. As people come in, they're able to get some money to do their facades and so forth, and then we get to sign them up and promote their businesses. So the whole thing about Chamber of Commerce is to help people grow their business. And that's what I do. I love getting out there networking and get the word out of Allen Park and every other member we have in our Chamber of Commerce. Now, what makes us different from other chambers is that we promote a lot on social media. We have churches like yourself that we promote. We also have charities that we promote that other ones don't. I sit on the board of Children with Hair Loss. I don't know if you're familiar with Children with Hair Loss.
Yes, absolutely.
And I've been on that board for a long time. Well, I had to get off for a while because my wife got sick, but anyhow, I'm back on. So Children with Hair Loss, you know, we give free wigs to kids that have alopecia, cancer, and so forth at no charge. So I'm very involved in the community. I also belong to the Elks in this community.
We want to interview them too. Tell them we want to interview them soon.
Oh yeah, I'll probably see them tonight, fish fry tonight.
All right, perfect. And help us.
I asked Ken Woods at church the other day, and he said, "Okay, but I have to try to turn my camera on." I said, "Okay, we'll give you a test."
Yeah, you know, your pastor comes on now and then. I'll post his morning. I think it's his morning
Devotions.
Awesome, and I post that, and people ask me, "Oh, is that legal to do that?" I said, "Yes," because all the churches around here belong to the Chamber of Commerce. Sure, I'm going to post it. And if any of the churches like Cabrini and all that send me stuff, I'll post it. And that's the main thing, is to send me something to post, and that's important to get the word out.
Absolutely.
Like we got almost 2,000 followers. Now we do have the Allen Park Chamber of Commerce Facebook page, and we have Friends of Allen Park Chamber of Commerce. So just recently, the president of the board, Calton Kay, we decided to do an experiment. We opened up a Facebook called Visit Allen Park. Has anybody seen that one?
I don't think so.
No.
I'll write that down.
You go on and visit Allen Park, or go on to Facebook, and we've been posting different businesses in Allen Park, and we're really getting a lot of feedback on it. We're learning a lot from it. A lot of them are not chamber members, but that's beside the point. We want to make sure that all businesses get treated equally. Maybe they'll become chamber members. We'll go beyond that because, like I say, we have our own social media. We have a newsletter that goes out every day. And some of you hope you get it. I don't know, Suzanne, are you getting our emails at all still?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I have yours yet, but you can send me, your information. I could add you to the our contact list. It's info@allenparkchamber.org. Send me your email and I'll add you to the broadcast. Because what we do is when you send me things, I think you have something coming up here. Let me see if I got this here. I think I have this right here.
Yes, please, please, we need a big boost on that. We're flying that comedian in from Florida.
My girlfriend and I are going to be coming to this.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Fantastic.
But that's what we do. I post this to all our members. Then, of course, the city council and everybody else that's signed up with us, so everybody gets this word. I think Suzanne, I think you send me this, somebody sends me these anyhow.
Yeah.
Suzanne probably did.
So
Yes, we need people to go on Eventbrite and buy their tickets right away because we're getting nervous.
yeah,
Oh, that's
I'll
awesome.
be posting it again today. I try to do it every Friday to remind
Right.
people to do that stuff. And I'm advertising here because you got me on.
Well, here, let me share the flyer too.
There, we got this one too. The Elks having soup and chili tasting this, what is it, Sunday, this Sunday.
All right, absolutely. We
So
should
we'll be
write that
posting
on
that
there.
today too. We help support each other, so we have this going this week. But here's one, if Suzanne or you or anybody can come to this, because we do have what we call morning eye openers, lunches and after business hours. It's a networking operation that we get together with our members and even guests. So this is one we're going to start doing now. It's called social media marketing.
Okay.
So we're going to be having this, and I'll be sending this out too. And it's, we found out, like I said, with Visit Allen Park, that everybody's actually getting into social media more to promote their businesses.
Yeah.
And we're able to post with other Facebook pages, Downward and Friends, which you're probably aware of, Downward and Friends, we post on that. And we post on Gary's smiling.
Yeah, I think.
I know. Yeah, but we're allowed to do that. They're allowed to also post on ours to get the word out of different things that are going on, and that's important to help each other grow our businesses. The pandemic set us back a lot. I mean, some of the business took a big hit. There's no doubt about it. So hopefully a lot of them are getting back on board and trying to get help, and that's the main thing right now. I get every day. I just looked at my email and Facebook page. People are still looking for help for different areas. So we try to do that as well. So social marketing, we're going to start having that once a month, and so people can learn. And an important thing about social media or Facebook page that everybody's getting on is they push like. Okay, you might push like, but you know what the important thing is? Share. So when I post something, I always ask our chamber members to share it because they have their own following. You have your own following. Suzanne has her own following. And I have my own. So when you share it, the word gets out better. Just like your comedies come up, I'll share it to different places and then to my friends as well.
Right.
So people
That
get
really
to learn
helps.
how to share it, and that's going to be the thing. And they say about reviews. Yeah, reviews is good too, but to get the word out is sharing. You have
Yeah,
to
I
share.
agree. I
have to
absolutely
share.
agree with that.
And that's the most
And,
important thing.
Right. Well, look what happened with the Allen Park Police and
Yeah,
the Woodhaven Police. That was the most amazing social event I have seen in quite some time.
In
24
Woodhaven?
hours
in
in
Woodhaven.
Woodhaven. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Woodhaven
and-
and Allen Park.
And we shared all that. We shared all that, and they raised what, $10,000 or more, I think.
Over 10, yep, over $10,000 for charity. It took 24 hours. It started off
Right.
as a joke. And oh my goodness, it was beautiful, just fantastic.
And if you look down there, you would see that there was 42 people that shared that.
Mhm.
So that's an example right there. All the police departments started getting it and all this, and they all want to join in. And they had a big crowd there,
Oh yeah, there was 20 police departments, the DEA, everyone was there. It was a fantastic,
Right.
but it only took 24 hours. So people have the ability to share things if they really want to. That was beautiful.
And that's a good example. And that's a good example that you brought up, The kids didn't like it because they all had to stand back while the police.
Right, right. Have to go down the hill, right?
The police going down the hill, but no, that's just an example of when you put something out there, how people come out and support people. Just like this weekend, I'm going to promote Trenton a little bit because some of them are chamber members there. They're going to have their first ice festival in Trenton this weekend.
Right.
So we'll see how that works out too. And so many things are going to be happening here in Allen Park. now that the pandemic is sort of slowing down, the DDA and the, of course, street fair is back on again. Street fair will be back in August, the first weekend of August. And the market will be back on, the DDA market will be back on. And we're planning on, I'm on a marketing committee, and we plan on doing the Made in Michigan again and music in the park. We tried that last year over here by the show, and it turned out to be pretty good. So we're gonna bring that back to try to bring people into Allen Park and support our businesses.
Yeah,
And that's
There's
important.
something also coming up, say a week around the street fair, an international thing is going to be at the Thunder Bowl.
Yes, it's a teen masters. It's a bowling thing that this gentleman's bringing in. We partnered with him in the Thunder Bowl. It's 300 bowlers that are going to come in. Total about 1,300 people come in, parents and their kids and everything. So we're going to start marketing that now. All 5 motels now, I heard, are pretty well booked. I went to all the hotels and met with them and gave this the promoter their email, his email and phone number. So those hotels are going to be filled up. 3 years ago, they did everything in, I don't want to hurt any city, but they did in Dearborn. But when I met with them, I want to try to keep everything Allen Park that we possibly can.
right.
Because we have a lot to offer. We got the Hill, of course, and then we got a new business. I don't know if you've been to Crafty Crabs yet. I took over Johnny Carino's.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
seafood place. We had a ribbon cutting there last month, I think, and it's starting to, people are starting to go there. It's really different. If you want to go there someday, to go to Crafty Crab.
All right.
But like I say, we got a lot of new business come in, and if we could help, and by getting everybody in that group stay in Allen Park or around, because they want places to go to for their children as well, to eat and so forth. Because when they're not bowling, they want to be able to go somewhere to look around our area. And that's going to be important.
Right. Well, keep us in mind, because we have done whatever we could to stay relevant during the pandemic. We did a lot of porch dropping. We did a lot of taking dinners to frontline workers. We have a mobile food pantry we're kicking off, working in the school district. So, I mean, always keep us in mind if you need help with projects. I know Jennifer Kibbe, she's awesome. We're going to interview her. Suzanne knows her. I've been to meetings with her as well. So, I mean, we're all about working together with
I know we'll try to do that trunk or treat together, and somehow it failed, but you guys still had yours, I believe, right?
Yeah, we had drive-throughs the last 2 years, and Jennifer was fantastic in helping us, with ours last year too. So.
Yeah, Jennifer is really a great source. That's why I say we work real good together. So it's a great opportunity to be in this building together.
Right.
Businesses, she supports businesses as well, and try to do what we can to bring people into Allen Park. And that's the main thing is, like I say earlier, we're actually the jewel downriver because we have a lot to offer. Yes, Wyandotte has a lot to offer too, but we're the same way. We have a lot to offer too. It's just the idea of getting the word out and telling people, hey, come to Allen Park, and they have been coming to Allen Park. So once the show comes down, which by the way, is going to be tore down soon.
Yes.
And
So sad.
Yeah, people are going to be very upset about that, but I'm sure if we move into something new, what are the plans?
Well, some of the plans that we heard is once they tear it down, they want to make it a green space. Are you familiar with the old Montgomery Wards there in Southgate where they made that marketplace?
Yes.
And it's green space. They got a little dome over there. They can have music under and so forth.
Right.
So there's a possibility of that talk of making it a green space for now. And then down the line, we'll see if they want to build anything on that land. But for the main one coming down, like for the street fair and everything, it might work out good if it becomes a green space.
Right.
They can put some booths in there and so forth and expand it. So the city and the DDA, Jennifer, are all looking at different ways to market that corner and see what happens. It's a big space. Once that show's down, you're gonna be surprised how big that space is.
Right. I mean, that would be really, really nice to have a green space in a downtown.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We could have a winter fest ourselves. Jennifer and I talked about that in the future. might be able to do other things to bring people downtown to Allen Park. And,
Right.
we are spread out. There's no doubt about it. When you look at Outer Drive, you got the Hill, you got the other businesses in that area as well. But in some cases, they can come down here and put a little tent up and do their thing about their foods or whatever they want to market. We just offer that to them to come and support their businesses.
Right.
We're not going to shy away from, people that want to come down here as well to market it. And that happens, and Sue knows that, being Sullivan County, they have their Taste Fest. We have people come in all over and they put their tents up downtown, right, Suzanne? We've
Yep.
been there before.
Oh, yeah.
Suzanne and I known each other for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Well, we've known each other for a while.
Yeah.
Couple weeks. That's funny.
And yeah, she's been involved with a lot of that too, and she knows exactly. And that's my goal. So I plan to. I don't want to retire. I enjoy helping people. People ask me, when are you going to retire? I am retired technically, but I'm out there promoting.
Busier than ever, with busier than when you worked, huh?
That's right. Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
don't retire. We need you. We're doing a big push for our camp that's up north. So you're going to see a lot of advertising for camp.
And that's,
Right.
and that's, you're right, Carrie. You have to send me that information so I can get the word out, and that's the key to the businesses. If they don't send it to me, I don't know anything about it. And so the idea is to send it to the Chamber of Commerce and we'll get the word out no matter.
Absolutely. You'll be sick of hearing from me, so don't worry.
Like I'm gonna make another promote, like Cabrini's got or the Allen Park Booster Club's got their wild game dinner coming up. So they just sent that to me the other day, and I'll post that out there too. If you like wild game, I'm not too familiar with wild game, but but and that's what it's all about. You send it to me, we help each other, get the word out that, hey, we got a comedy show coming up, we got a soup thing coming up, we have this coming up, then we have what we call STEP. Are you familiar with STEP at all? They're autistic kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
They have we just had a morning eye opener there yesterday. They have an art studio there now too. They took over 2 stores over at the old Montgomery Wards in Southgate. One is their store for the clothes and everything, and then next door is an art studio. And these artistic kids are doing art. If you get a chance to try to go over there, it's amazing.
Right.
Some of the art work that that these students have done, the special need children, and they keep them busy. So, and that's what's nice about
Right.
what I do. I support a lot of these charities, nonprofits like yourself and so forth, because that's important too. Like I said, the children hair loss, we have our events coming up, golf outing, stuff like that. And getting the word out helps everybody.
Yes. It
Helps
does.
everybody.
Well,
love-
part of your vision statement from the website says, working together to build a healthy economy and
Yeah.
improve the quality of life in the surrounding communities.
And
That's pretty much what churches try to do too. So, we're
It's
very
true.
proud to be a member of the chamber and to help you get the word out about the chamber and the businesses, and you do the same. So definitely working together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right, Suzanne. It's definitely together, and I got this old mission statement that they left back in 1951. So the Allen Park Chamber of Commerce is dedicated to promoting positive economy growth, fostering community partnerships, and serving as an advocate for the business community. The Chamber is a voluntary partnership of professional people and business working together to build a healthy economy and improve the quality of life in our community. Now, that was back in 1951.
Yep.
Wow.
It
And
goes
it's
to show you
still valid today, isn't it?
Yep,
Yes,
still
it
valid.
is. It is. It's just, when you look at the history, when I took this over, I was able to grab some of the old history that they kept, and it was really interesting. Some of those pictures are really black and white. That's how far back it
Yeah.
goes.
Right.
But no, so at one time, before I took over, the chamber was going to fold. So I was on a board of the other chamber, Sullivan County, and the mayor got a hold of me, and the board that was presently at the board asked me if I'd be interested in taking it over. I said, well, I'm retired. I don't know if I want to do this or not. But they convinced me to take it over because like I say, I like helping people. Suzanne knows that. So, and businesses. So I said, okay, give me a year. I'll try it for a year. It's only part-time, but I put full-time in it, believe it or not.
Right.
But I spent about an hour and a half a day just on Facebook postings.
You never
I
do
just did
anything
some-
halfway, do you, Jim?
No, I don't. I try not to. I try not to. So
Are you still involved with the Melvindale schools? You still on the school board?
yes, that's the other thing. I'm on the Wayne County School Board as well. I'll give you a little history of myself. Been on there for 27 years. I'm also on the Melvindale School for 33 years. Melvindale, Northern Allen Park. And we just purchased Baker College here about a year ago. And we're going to make that into the new high school.
Wow.
So that plan is in motion right now to make that the new high school. So I'm really involved in the community a lot. Some people think I'm the unofficial mayor of Downriver because I'm all over.
I love that.
What's that
We
here?
need that. Yeah, we need that.
But,
Well, we are so thankful you came to join us this morning, and we'll get this recording on Facebook eventually today somehow or other. So people can listen to you.
well, maybe I talked too much, but I had to let you know what things are going on.
Well, yeah,
No, you do
absolutely.
not. No, this has been wonderful getting to know you because I'm the communications manager at the church. And I mean, this is all about what I'm all about. So me and Sue do a lot of stuff like this together. We're on many, many committees. We're on a committee that we're kicking off for our camp and we do all kinds of stuff. So it's been great finding a like-minded person.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're all PFFs
Amy
now.
Bowerman, Amy Bowerman, part
Amy
of your group?
Bowerman.
Oh,
Amy
yeah.
Bowerman.
Her mom's a
Yes.
good friend of mine. She used to be on the school board with me, Harriet Bowerman. So I know Amy was a teacher in Melvindale at one time too.
Absolutely.
Amy-
Yeah.
I think she's back something now too, come to think of it. I think I've seen her name come up.
Yeah. She's doing something. She's doing part-time
Yeah.
intervention.
And Amy, hang on a second. Alexa, stop. Oh, sorry.
You know, what's funny? That's the only woman I can control.
My day. Amy is the one who is in charge of the
Comedy. show.
comedy fundraiser with Mark DeBarro.
Oh, all right, cool.
DeBiro.
Yeah.
And
The
it-
bureau, yes.
DeBiro. So yeah, those are big Melvindale.
Mark DeBerrio, are you talking about? Mark DeBerrio?
Yes.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is the one, yeah, he is the one that's our promoter. So we are,
Mark's good at that. He does a fundraiser for us every year at Melvindale called the Angels, something Angel, I can't think offhand. And he gets food out to those that need it, you know, during the Christmas holiday and Thanksgiving. And Mark's real good. He has a
he's
business in Melvindale too, yeah.
yeah, he's been great to help us and we want to make this, successful so we can do more with him and you and everyone else.
Yep.
So,
I'm there for you.
Here's
Just,
the flyer. So this is what we're talking about, this comedy show that's coming up
Right.
next weekend.
right, exactly.
We need people to get their tickets.
Is
and
this
they
tickets
need to be in
sales slow right
person.
now, Suzanne? Tickets sales slow right now or what?
they're coming in very slow. I think people
Yeah.
think they can pay at the door, but we need them to pay in advance through Eventbrite if possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, for $30, you get the pizza, the beverage, the dessert, so forth, or $20,
Right.
get you in the door too. So
Or,
that's
Absolutely.
if they're not comfortable being in person, they can get this live stream link and they can have a party at home with 50 of their friends for $20. I mean, really.
But the live stream is not a live stream. It's a link to watch the show after the show is done.
I was just gonna say, you don't want to do it during the show because that's
No,
gonna.
not
discourage
during the
people.
show. Yes, I wanted to spell that rumor right now. You can watch it a few hours after the show is over. So, and that's good for out of town people and stuff as well. So,
Yeah, well, it's a good cause and so forth. Yeah, I know you guys promote this camp and which is great, Where's that located, by the way?
it's located in Johannesburg, Michigan. It's near Lewiston.
Lewiston, yeah, I
And,
know
yeah.
Lewiston, yeah.
Like between Grayling and Gaylord, right? Up in that area.
Yep, and it's a camp that's very generational. I mean, so many people from Allen Park, many generations of their family have gone to this camp for years and years. And
That's
with the
great.
pandemic, it's kind of sat idle. And you know how it is when you leave a car and don't drive it for 2 years, you're gonna have to do something
Absolutely.
maintain it. So we're looking to have our kids camps again this summer. We're looking to, expand the camp and open it up to others and things like that. So we need to get some work done first. So that's what we've been working on.
Yeah, probably gonna come by there, your hall. We're thinking about doing a spring market.
Okay.
And Kelton, who's our PR guy, as well as the president of the chambers, we want to do a spring market. So we're gonna probably look at your hall, maybe have a spring market there too.
That'd be great. Kelton's a great guy too.
Yeah. Well, if you need anything done, as a chamber member, he does all the flyers for all our businesses. If you need help on getting the flyers out or promoting, Kelton is the person that does that.
Yeah,
And
he's
he's
great.
very good at it. Other than that, that's all I have, unless you have any other questions.
No,
It
it's
took up
been,
about an hour, right? No, I'm just kidding.
no, but it was a great half hour talking to you. It's been
Been a half hour
wonderful.
already? Wow.
Yeah, it's been a half hour, but that's how a good conversation goes. It goes just like that. So all I can say is I am all about working together in community.
Appreciate that, yeah.
This has been a great conversation. I feel like I know you. So it's that's
Well, you
what
probably
I do know you.
I was gonna say Susan knows me.
That's
Well,
what a
we'll
good-
get to know each other then,
I
right?
won't tell all your secrets, Jim.
That was my next question. Don't sell all my secrets.
He hasn't told me a thing. Don't worry.
Blackmail.
Well,
Well, it's been a
thank you.
pleasure, and thank you for inviting me to this. I hope I helped you out a little bit and let people know what's going on in our city, and if they need support, come to visit me at the chamber office. I'm here usually 9 to 2, and
All right.
so forth. I'm
Fantastic.
here longer sometimes, but the main
They
thing
can
is
reach you by email at info@allenparkchamber.org.
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely. And then we'll get things going. Like I said, I just posted some stuff this morning already from different churches and so forth. So appreciate it very much. Okay, hope you guys
right.
have a great day.
And if we can help you, please let us know. We will share your stuff as well. So
Sounds good.
thanks, Jim. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Jim.
Thank you very much.
Have a
See you
good day.
soon.
Bye. Have a
Thank
great
you,
day.
Suzanne. Take care.
You too. I had something here that I ran across this week, and it's words of wisdom from Andy Rooney. He's known for his sage advice and his long tenure on 60 Minutes. And he said, I've learned that when you harbor bitterness, happiness will dock elsewhere. I've learned that the best classroom in the world is at the feet of an elderly person. I've learned that life is tough, but I'm tougher. That's cool. And the part about the elderly person, of course, that's the segue into Monday is our women's Bible study. And what we're studying is what my grandmothers taught me. So how much better to learn something than from your grandmother, right?
Absolutely.
So one of our women's groups meets via Zoom. So and everyone is welcome. If you would like to join us, you can either register through the church app, or you can email appw@allenparkpress.org, and we'll send you the Zoom link. And that's at 7 p.m. Monday, the first Monday of every month. Or if you prefer an in-person Bible study, Dorcas Rebecca Circle meets the second Tuesday of each month in the church parlor at 1. And they meet for study, refreshments, and fellowship. You would need to contact the church office or email that appw@allenparkpres.org for more details and to verify that inclement weather hasn't affected their meeting. And just as a reminder, masks are still required inside all church buildings.
Wow, Sue, you could be like a real newscaster on the news.
All right, all right.
What else you got? Keep going.
That's pretty much it. Well, Sunday, is Scout Sunday.
Yes.
So we were
honoring our
hearing from our
scouts.
group. And it's also Communion Sunday, I believe, as well, is it not?
It is, and I know we have 2 Eagle Scouts that are being recognized, Cody Maggart and Russell Apollo. I know them both. They are fine young gentlemen, and I could not be more proud. And we are hoping to have some participation from Scouts in our service. We have communion, and it's going to be a great Sunday. We have Pastor Tim. We have everything we need, right?
Yeah, that's right.
All
And
right.
hopefully next Friday, we will figure out what happened with our technical difficulties, and so we can be live. Because we do have 2 guests next Friday. Our promoter for our, okay, let me stop sharing that, for our comedy, which is next Sunday, actually. Not the day after tomorrow. It's the 13th. So the day before Valentine's Day. But on Friday, we were going to have Mark DeBiro, who is the promoter, and Al Ernst, who is the comedian that we're flying. He's coming up from Florida. So we'll be able to talk with both of them on Friday. And then the following Friday, we have Angie Winton. She's the founder and director of Metro Detroit Share, and she's also a Taylor Councilwoman. So we look forward to having her as a guest.
Absolutely. All right. Well, we are sad that we couldn't go live, but we're going to do our best to put this on, and me and Sue will be in the chat and we'll talk with you. We had a great interview with Jim Beri. We very much appreciate his time today. And Sue, I hope everything else goes well for us.
Yes, so too.
Right.
And some great advice from Matthew about taking one day at a time. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own, which we have found out today.
Remember that.
That's from Matthew chapter 6, verse 34.
And remember, friends, you are a beloved child of God.
God
God
loves
loves
you.
you, and so do we.
we.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.